Well. We are back. First time in a while. Hey, Milton. This might take a while. Oop. Hey, bud. Is that hand not petting you? So, we just got back from UMBC. And oh, what an odyssey it was. I thought, hey, off the cards, off the product, buddy. Off the product. Ah, I know, buddy. So, original plan was not to go to UMBC. But then they were like, well, there's a jersey giveaway. And I'm like, ooh, well, I want that. And then I was reading into it more. And like in one place it said, oh, it's for students. And another place it just said for people. It's Sunday, so it would have meant making a special trip out to Baltimore to go to the game. And we already kind of had other plans. It was kind of rainy, so I emailed them. I'm like, hey, is this for students or anybody? And they responded, oh, it's just students, first 250. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm not a student, so I'm probably going to skip this one. But then our plans changed, and I had the time. And I've got the little punch card thing going too. I'm not sure if the punch card thing was a year-round thing or if it ended in the fall season. So either way, I want to complete that. So I thought, what the heck? I'd like to go to a game anyway. So we went. And it was cold and cloudy and windy and looked like it was going to storm. It did rain a little bit after we were done with the game. But basically, they still had shirts left over. It's going. That was a good game. UMBC won on their senior night. There are still games for another week or two. So I should be able to hit my 5 punch card. Not this week because I don't think they're really home too much, but next week. And then we did 3 hockey games over the weekend, or I did. No, more than that. Did I? 3, yeah. Because Friday night, I went to Black Bears, who won. And then last night, I went to University of Maryland and UMBC, who both won. So they now are tied for the lead in the Gardens Ice House Championship Series, which I've made up. And we'll do some sort of reward for the winner. Basically, it's whichever of those teams wins the most games while I'm there, and including Maryland women's hockey, who did not have a game this weekend. So it's not that they lost; it's just I didn't go. Those games were nice. So 3 hockey games this weekend, and then a football game. It was an exciting game. I thought we were gonna lose, and we did, but I thought it was gonna be like a non-competitive loss. And it wasn't. It was we started off not great, got a couple nice turnovers, and took the lead, and lost at the very end, which sucked. Really sucked. I hate losing. I hate losing like that. The last 2 weeks we've lost, but 2 weeks or last week we were winning up until like 3 minutes left, and this week we were winning up to 1 minute left against good teams. And I don't really like to blame the refs, but they missed a really big call on Maryland's last drive, which should have given us the first down and field goal position. But I mean, it happens. Sucks. Actually, what sucked is so my seat. If I'm let's see here. Right. Tunnel entrance. First curve. Ooh. I'm like right here. So Maryland sideline. Student section, band, other sideline, which essentially was the Nebraska sideline. There was so many of them. Well, a bunch of Nebraska people were sitting like right next to me. I don't like that. It's gonna be a close game. It's a tough game. I do not want to be sitting with fans from the other team. Like I will be perfectly nice before the game, maybe after the game, but immediately before the game, immediately after, no. I'm a Maryland fan, and I'm going to support Maryland, and I'm not going to modify my behavior because you got a seat next to me. I got season tickets, and it's mostly Maryland fans. So there's a group of them. And I mean, it's a nice woman. But again, Nebraska fan, and I'm already on edge because I'm worried we're going to lose. And it's not going to be a good game. And God, there's so many of these people. So I'm not having fun. And the first thing this woman says to me is, "Oh, where's all the Maryland fans?" You're sitting next to one. And oh, it's so quiet here. It's annoying. And Nebraska scores first and easily, and they're all woo-hoo! And like they're doing this like hand wave thing, and it's like right in front of my face, and I'm just like, do not like this. And I'm thinking like, well, where the hell is the Maryland section? Like, where can I go to not have to put up with this? Because it's our stadium. Oh, and before the game, they're doing the rock and roll part 2. Da, 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 da. And the Nebraska fans sit next to me are like, "Oh, this is fun," and they're clapping along with it. And then, hey, you suck. And I do that because it's what we do. Again, I'm not changing what I do just because you're sitting next to me. So I'm doing that. And I mean, we're gonna beat the hell out of you. And like they've stopped clapping around and they're like, what the? And I see her texting on her phone, and she's just like, "These Maryland fans are so rude." The Nebraska sideline is over there. I don't like that you're like in our stadium to begin with, but I can put up with it if you're over there. But if you choose to sit next to me, like the first thing you said to me was kind of like rude and condescending about Maryland fans, and knock it off to a good start. All right, we got looks like a mix of some Ravens. Unforgettable, Lamar. Yeah, we could certainly use them. I didn't even listen to the game today. Is he even back today? I don't think so from the sounds of it, but Phoenix. All right. Ooh, look at you. Look at you, huh? All right. Rookie silhouette, jumbo patch. Devin Leary to 49. Nice patch, too. But then another patch to 299, Lamar. And then a Leary to 125. And then a Lamar to 299 from Luminescence. So yeah, I was proudly supporting the Terps and was devastated when they lost, of course. And to have that no call in the last few moments, I'm booing and dirty, and like, I don't care. I am in my season ticket spot in my stadium. I'm not going to be polite just because you're here. Because you shouldn't be in my section, is the way I feel about it. I made a comment on Facebook that Maryland might have deleted, or I said you guys should do like they do in European soccer, where like there's a section for me and a section for you. And if you are on this sideline, you are supporting this team, Matt Shaw Hunt. And if you are on this side, you are supporting that team. And you cannot wear material from the wrong team on the wrong side. They really should do it because, again, I can be very friendly, but mid-game, I don't want to be next to you guys. Which is weird because at the hockey game, didn't have a problem with it. Empty penny sleeves. I do see a top loader in here. I did hit on my Matt Shaw chase, so I'm not buying any more Matt Shaws, but I still have some to open. This is a prospect edition. So these are our base. All look like that. So I was standing next to some Salisbury fans. It's at a 149. Our hit. It's not autographed, but I already have the autograph. And that was fine. I didn't have a problem with that. But football, I didn't like it. Didn't like it. Let's do some Chrome baseball. And all right. So if I think about it, what frustrated me the most going to the game, I was worried we were going to lose. And again, I was worried we were going to lose non-competitively. That there were so many Nebraska fans, and it was going to be loud and ugly, and I was very much not looking forward to that. The fact that we made it such a competitive game was great. But then, of course, we lost it, which was just devastating. All right, so we've got some Topps Chrome. We've got a variety of people. I think this was like a triple. Let me see if the thing is in there. Here it is. All right. So this comes from 3 cases of Megabox. So the best we can hope for is these checkerboard refractors. I tried to get some of my favorite players. There's a Shea Langoliers. Or is all Shea Langoliers? Okay. That's weird. How many did I hit on? I hit on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people, and I have 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So each of these is its own player. Max Scherzer still going with the Blue Jays. Wiped out the Yankees. Don't know how I feel about that. It is nice to have different teams advancing. I'm definitely not a modern Yankees fan. But baseball season ended. I only went to that one Orioles game. There are certainly Orioles players I like, but I don't know if I can call myself an Orioles fan right now either. Like Mullins, who's, of course, not on Orioles anymore. So yeah, I was frustrated going into the Maryland game. And, you know, I was arguing with some people on Facebook after us taking Maryland's side. I was worried it was going to be a much worse loss, and it wasn't. It was competitive. I mean, compared to the games I went to last season or listened to last season, we are way more competitive this year than we were last year. We just are. So moving in the right direction. I totally get the frustration because I'm extremely frustrated that we lost, but like they didn't give up. Nebraska's a really good team. And similar to the Washington game, when their offense was clicking, we couldn't stop it. When their offense made mistakes, we did a really good job capitalizing, which made it close to begin with. Cowser. So you got some Tyler O'Neill, who I don't really know because, again, I didn't really watch this year. All right. Kenzie Gore. Didn't get to a single Nationals game. Did see that a Banana Ball game is coming to Bowie. It's not the Bananas. It's two of the other teams that are in this Banana Ball league that they're doing. One including a guy I know from back in the wrestling days. He's like a coconut guy or something. Speaking of things I got away from wrestling. I guess I had a big event over the weekend. Didn't pay any attention to it. Not following them to yet another streaming platform. Brendan Lowe with Tampa. Former Terp. Wearing that ridiculous oven mitt. And last one contains our only top loader. It's Chance McDermott. And our only top loader of this case, numbered to 99, it's Chance McDermott, but green. Ooh. All right. Let's see. Last couple. Let's see what this Mojo package is all about. I have no team for the month yet for October. At some point, I assume that the winner of the Garden Playhouse Championship Series will get that nod. I mentioned I didn't get to go to Retriever Madness because my wife was out of town and I had to take kids places. Which is a bummer because I really, really did enjoy that open practice. And I think that's exactly the sort of thing I'm interested in. So UMBC will definitely get some more chances coming up. We got some O-Pee-Chee. The Caps are playing tonight, I think. So we'll at least listen to that. They had their own carrier dispute. Not that I had the streamer that they were on. So I listen on the radio. I just don't have Monumental Sports app. I think with the dispute, they're offering it now for 180. I mean, it's fair if you're a Caps fan. I'm just not a big Caps fan yet. I said I've got essentially 4 hockey teams I'm following right now. Between Maryland Black Bears, which is really just 2 games a month, really, since I only have the Friday package, and they're on the road half the time. I just don't follow them too much when they're on the road. That might be fun to go out to Odenton and do a road game at their sports bar there. That might be fun. But I'd rather go to something live if I can. Really, where I listen to Caps is when they're playing when there's no other sports, like a weeknight or like a Sunday evening. That's when I want to listen to the Caps or the Wizards. Otherwise, I want to be somewhere live. And honestly, I am just not good at watching things on TV. Usually it's more background noise. Right. Looks like whatever top loaders they have are on this one. But I'm going to get serious about being a Caps fan, which I'm not. Right. What is this? Itole? That's the variant or what? Blue. Playing card. Ovi. Blue Nick Dowd. I'm really not in a bad mood, but dog. My ride to work is like 50, 60 minutes. So I can usually listen to a podcast or two on my way to and from work. So I like the View from Lane, Tottenham Hotspur podcast, which is about 50 minutes. So I can listen to one episode of that on my way to or from work. Got one top loader fuel stick, so it's probably a patch. Let's see what we got. Nope. What are you? What does it pass? Nicholas Backstrom. Draft patch. Nick Backstrom, 2006. Okay. It's not numbered, so I don't know how rare that is, or Key City. Interesting. Okay. There was also some Ravens in there. What was I complaining about? What was I complaining about? Hockey. Do you like the Gardens? Huh. I was definitely going somewhere with that. All right. This must have been a mixer because here's a finest. I have to literally play that back to figure out where I was going with that. 225. Wow, that's going to bug me. That's funny. I have no idea what I was just talking about. All right, the other last few things. We've got something from Iron Lion. I'm not doing a Facebook show this weekend, so I'm breaking out a little bit more than usual. Basketball. Let's find out Monumental. Okay, we got a full-on mag here. So let's go in order. All right, where are we? We're Optic. Keyshawn George. Bub. Hey, Bub. No. It's Bob Carrington. He looked. Sar. All right. Corey. Bay. The only thing I don't like sitting on the couch and just watching a game on TV. Just not what I'm good at. I'd rather listen on the radio in the background and be doing something else. It's a good picture of Kuzma. I got some wrestling in here. Got a Naomi. Nikki Lyons. Nathan Frazier. Nikki Lyons. And another Naomi and a Nia Jax. Okay. So I see that whatever I've got magged up here is a Valanciunas. All right, these are my top loaders. It is a mix between wrestling and basketball. So we've got a Kuzma, number 299. We've got a red hot rookie, Bub Carrington, 299. Marvin Bagley III, 279. Corey Kispert to 177 or 175. It's orange. Famed Phantom, Natalia. And a Nathan Frazier to 175. All right. Well, this guy's magged up, so let's save that for the very end because I've got one more. I'm not sure what's in here envelope. It's from north of 7. The top loader, although sometimes they'll top load just a pack of base rather than one specific. It is a pack of base rather than one cool card. All right, what we got here? What do we have here? Let's say it's a Chrome Sapphire. It's a couple Chrome Sapphires. Must have just done a random letter. Okay. So we got this guy, who I don't know. And this girl, who I don't know. M. She's probably hoping for Dern. All right. Let's wrap up with whatever they felt the need to mag up here. I know it's Jonas Valanciunas. you? What are you? Some sort of parallel. Not numbered. I don't see a number. Well, they felt the need to put it in the one touch. So whatever this parallel is, it must be something. Let's look it up real fast. Basketball. Donruss. 2024 optic. It's not helpful. Maybe look under Panini. $2024 Panini. All right, Panini Donruss optic. Your card 21. Looks like some purples and greens. It's not numbered. So I have no indication of how rare it is that way. Excuse me. eBay. Hey, buddy. Let's see if we can search for it using Photo Match. Optic Pink Hyper Prism. No, that's not what you are. And Mystery Deepens. Hey, buddy. No hint there. I suppose I could watch their live stream. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come here. Relax. All right. Ain't nobody. All right. Give me a second. All right. Just give me a second, bud. All right. Just give me 2 seconds. Let's figure this out. All right. How are you penning, buddy? Jazz Prism? You're a Jazz Prism. Okay, this guy's selling it for $5. So all that, you're a $5 card. All right. When I saw the mag, I thought, more like 50 then. Let's see. All right. Or looking up how much this has sold for in the past. Yeah, I mean, this is it. And this guy is selling it for $5. Let's see if we can find how many have sold. Yeah, I'm not seeing much indicate that this is super special. All right. Well, let's give Pupper some attention. And we'll see you guys down the road. Plan is Thursday, hit up University of Maryland. Next weekend is a fairly inactive weekend for the local teams I follow, except I believe Colgate is coming to town, which is interesting. And Maryland baseball will be in DC as well. All right. Have a good night. Get offline.